The state television company of Western Armenia represents the most important news for today. Good day. The 45th anniversary of Islamic Revolution of Iran. Meline and Misak MANUSHIAN in the center of attention and Antibes. The 16th issue of Western Armenian magazine. Statement of Guardsman Shirvan Union. Strong international intervention is necessary. Artak Beglaryan. Eastern Armenian-EU partnership expansion issues were discussed in Brussels. The messages of unbreakable revolutionary. We and our place names. A corner of the city of Erebuni, Urartu state, was opened in the Hermitage Museum. On Thursday, February 8, 2024, the 45th anniversary of Islamic Revolution was celebrated at the Embassy of the Islamic Republic of Iran in Montevideo, Uruguay. With the invitation of His Excellency Ambassador of the Islamic Republic of Iran, the Consul of the Republic of Western Armenia, Misak Pavlo Talanyan, sent his congratulations. The Council of the Republic of Western Armenia also talked with Palestinian Ambassador Nadia Rashid and Senator Uruguay General Guide Manini Rios. Reports were made to the Charge d'Affaires of Armenian Miss Mariam Gevorkyan, who was accredited in October of last year until 2023. Also, discussions about the future of the Armenian community in Uruguay took place with the Archbishop of Armenian Apostolic Church, Father Jakub Kelenjan. The house was full of a conference dedicated on Misak MANUSHIAN on the spirit of French residents, organized by ANACAS and the National Council of Western Armenia at the Maison du Combattant in Antibes. The President of the Republic of Western Armenia, Lydia Marcosian, and the Mayor Antibes Jean Le Pence, Mr. Jean Leonet, apologized for their absence from the conference. They were present on official guests as well. Major General Suren Shahumyan, Operational Coordinator, Member of the Government of Western Armenia, President of the National Association of Armenian Veterans and Supporters, Serge Abrahamian, Jean-Armel Ghazarosyan, President of the Association of French Veterans and Armenian Resistance Warriors. Christian Geometry, Director of Mission du Combattant, Vice President of UFAS. Chairman of UN ECOSOC Armenia, Major General Hamlet Minasyan, the Vice President of the International Committee of Combat Terrorism, Organized Crime and Corruption Center for Strategic Analysis of Central Europe. Vice President of the Armenian branch of IPA, Armenian branch of International Police Association, Colonel Verab Manukyan, Karapet Antosyan, Honorary Council of the Republic of Western Armenia in Lyon, Pavel Lanzinsky, Honorary Council of the Republic of Armenia in Poland, Nadia Sahakyan, an artist, Colonel Gerald Lecost, delegated of the Patriarch Organizations and Memories, created a surprise and the opening stating that on February 16, the Municipal Council will be asked to name around the bound in the city after Misak and Meline and Misak. The general speaker of the conference was President Armine Gabriel, who recalled in his introduction the roots of the spirit of resistance in France, making a genocide committed against Armenians carried out by the Young Turks and organized by the German military apparatus. Misak MANUSHIAN and Meline were two children orphaned by the genocide and joined France and continued their struggle against the Nazi occupier, were part of the FTP. President Armine Gabriel closed the conference by reading the letter, written on the eve of Misak's death, directed to Meline. The 16th issue of Western Armenian magazine was published. In the new issue, you can get acquainted with the 100th decree of the newly elected President of the Republic of Western Armenia, Lydia Marcosian. In the new issue, you can as well acquainted with the details of the 7th session of the National Assembly of Armenia. 7th session of the National Assembly of Western Armenia. In this issue, you can also read about journalist Goar Torosyan's photo series dedicated to Armenian costume Taras. The 16th issue of Western Armenian magazine, Armenian, English and French versions of the magazine in PDF format can be downloaded below. The Guardsman Shirvan Pan-Armenian Union issued a statement referring to the speech of Baku leader Ilham Aliyev after the swearing-in ceremony. The statement of the union states that reproduction of tyranny with all its negative consequences is no longer a reality in Azerbaijan. The new era proclaimed by Ilham Aliyev is nothing but an undeclared usurpation of the declared democracy. At the invited press conference, the former ERD of Artsakh, Artak Beglaryan, said that there should be international guarantees for the return of Artsakh citizens, and the highest international guarantee, according to him, is the guarantee given by the consequences of the UN Security Council. The UN Security Council is the main international body that must guarantee the prevention of genocides, the protection of people, and international peace. Within the framework of the official visit to Brussels, Deputy Minister of International Affairs Armine and Head of the Migration and Citizenship Service of the Ministry of International Affairs Armine had bilateral meetings with Artak Beglaryan, Head of the European Commission's Directorate General for Migration and Home Affairs, European Commission's Directorate General for Neighbourhood and Enlargement Negotiations, with Adriana Kirelli, Director for Eastern Neighbourhood and Institution Building, Michel Matuella, Head of the European Commission's Directorate General for Population Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operations. The parties discussed issues related to the formation of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the reform process of the Police, Rex Service, Migration and Citizenship Service, and the expansion of Republic of Armenia-EU cooperation in the specified directions. Karpis Altenoglu is one of the legendary figures of the Turkish revolutionary movement, especially in the face of the inhuman tortures that he suffered. Recently, a two-volume collection of his newsletter articles entitled Diary of an Internal War was published in the Faber Publishing House. Altenoglu was born in 1946 in Amnese. He graduated from Boğaziçi University and participated in various political organizations during those years. Diary of an Internal War, with its content, highlights the details of an international struggle. We and our place names. The Manzur field is located in the Armenian Highlands, Western Armenia, in the Dersim physico-geographical region of Karberti province, in the headwaters of the right-hand Manzur tributary of the Arazani River, 45 kilometers southeast of the city of Gamagh-Karim province. It is surrounded by the 50-kilometer-long Manzur and Merjan mountain ranges and the Baskan mountain range, through which the Manzur River flows with its Merjan and Khajur tributaries. Turks renamed the field Ovacik, which means small field. In the framework of cooperation with the Erebuni Historical and Archaeological Reserve Museum in Ancient East Department of the State Hermitage Museum of St. Petersburg, the ceremonial opening of the corner of Erebuni, the ancient city of Urartu state, took place, which was attended by the extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of Armenia to Russia, Vagharshak Hayatyunyan. The exhibition, dedicated to the 115th anniversary of the outstanding archaeologist, Orientalist, former director of the Hermitage, Boris Piotrovsky, presents 3 exceptional funds of the Historical Geographical Museum Reserve of Erebuni, Armenia. It will be open to visitors for about a year. Appreciating the importance of the event, Ambassador Hayatyunyan noted in his speech that the presented samples provide an opportunity to learn about the ancient history of Armenia as one of the foundations of human development. He emphasized that the high civilization of the state of Urartu left a rich heritage, the continuation of which is the unique culture of the Armenian people. This was all for today. Goodbye.